Hey now, back again. I'm sitting in front of the computer, looking around, seeing what I could do. I'm trying to see if I get a little bit more into this podcast thing. I'm trying to think of topics to talk about, and it was a funny thing. I was talking to my wife that I was driving to the bank today, and I was going down the street, and I seen some asshole thought it would be a great idea to put some couches on the side of the road. And I'm driving and I'm looking at them and I'm thinking to myself, when I was younger, I had such a fucking wetback of an aunt that I used to live with, and that's a long story to get into how I started living with her. But she's the kind of fucking wetback that appreciates everything because where she came from was so fucking terrible. That couches like that you would see on the side of the road with a fucking hole in them, and they're full of dirt, and it rained on them at least one time. This fucking woman would send me and go out there and pick some shit up like that. I remember one time there was some chairs and they were just thrown on the side of the road, and obviously they were fucking broken. And she had the great idea to say, you know what, nah, bring those chairs. And I was like, really bring the chairs? And she's like, yeah. And she would get mad at me about wanting. And I myself, I couldn't come to come get them because, well, what the fuck do I want those chairs for? And then I realized that I was being forced. I was forced to be what they call a paisa, and I didn't want to be. And it was fucking hilarious that, I was being forced to, be some kind of Mexican to appreciate things. And it really wasn't like that. But the way I grew up, it was just, all around terrible,